right, all right, all right. Frenchie, naughty potato, bonjour. Frenchie, bonjour. Bonjour, man. What's happening? What's happening? Wee wee. I don't have to go wee wee. Thank you very much, Frenchie. What's cracking, boys? Uh, another day, another step closer to war. Fuck yeah! I kid, I kid. Trust me, I hope we don't go to war. Oh, I'm glad this shirt is dark. I'm wearing a green shirt, and I didn't think about it until just now that I could be sitting here looking like a floating head in the middle of the screen. Uh, but anyways, it does look a little opaque. I can see some of the writing on the screen there behind me. Whoops, there's this over here. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Welcome. Let me see. Is there actually over here using the phone? The real Don Julio. What's up, Don Julio? Don Julio? The dude, what's happening? Anybody hit the thumbs up yet? Oh, shit, breaking the internet tonight. 6 people. Holy fuck. Seven. Seven. All right. I'm not gonna stay out too long. I got me a 6 pack of some Guinness to wash down the heat of the day. It's like 100 degrees out today. Actually, you know what I'll do? What's up, Trollmonger? Let me see if I can get a YouTube vertical stream going on. It says there's one. I kind of probably doubt it, but go check YouTube Studio. Shit is hot in here, man. I don't know what the temperature was supposed to be today. 103, 104, something like that. And do have the air conditioning on. Having the shirt on is like, it's no bueno. Let me see. Maybe if I created another live stream. Let me turn off this vertical live stream. Now let me create a. Oh, fuck, man, my back killing me. Let's see. I thought I had one in here called vertical. uh, let's just try this one. I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. Next, new monetization. Next, public 535. Back to OBS. I kinda doubt it's gonna work, but give it a try. The last days are here. That's it, man. We're done for, bro. Say your prayers now. Wild times, man. Wild times we're going through. That's for damn sure. All the shit going on here in the United States, and now Israel, Iran, Trump. I heard today he said something to the effect of like he's made up his mind, but he just hasn't given the order. You know, he's talking about dropping bombs. I think there'll be a lot of disappointed people. I think a lot of people were hoping that Trump was going to again keep us out of any more wars. I personally, though, I think that we should help Israel out. I don't want to go to war. I think that'd be a horrible fucking thing. But you know, it is what it is. Those fucking douchebags been running their fucking mouths for a long, long time, man. What, like probably about 41 years, I guess. You know, since 1979.
The real Don Julio sent $2. Man, do I have to donate? Get your fucking attention. What's up, bro? How's the bear? How's the pussy? Or maybe you want some dick? I'll call Kyle for you, ha ha ha. This your boy, Don Julio in the house. What's up, all you fucking haters?
Thank you, Don Julio. I said hello to you. Open up your ears, homie. Did you leave the stream? I gotta get a pillow for my back. My back has been hurting me a lot. I don't know if this is gonna help or not, but this is kind of an ergonomic chair, but I don't know. It's been bothering me. How many names has Don Julio had? That's a good question, man. He changes his name practically like every stream. He's got a new name. Nobody knows. Yeah, well, he said a lot of things. He really has said a lot of things. Oh, let me see. What's this on screen? Here, more than one ingestion using Okay. Can I use? Let's see. Let me just end that one. Fuck it. I was hoping I'd get a second one going, the vertical. I'll just turn it off. Always the pussy slayer of Zona Norte. Yeah, I sent Don Julio a message on Instagram. I told him, hey, man, it's National Pollinator Week. I said, you need to get out there and start deflowering some pussy. You know, Don Julio. Why is the stream so small? Stream is not small. I'm just small. It's because I'm trying to show content on the screen. Not that there is any content on the screen, except for me. We won't know until it's done. Well, it's sure looking that way. I don't know if you guys been watching any other kind of news than the shit that's on TV. I've been watching like a lot of military channels and other just YouTuber independent news channels, and they've been showing all kinds of shit, like, you know, where ships are, where they're moving, where planes are, where they're moving, and it is sure looking like we're really gearing up for a major assault somewhere. I'm not even sure it's going to be just Iran for the looks of it. It's not looking good. I'm hoping that we won't, though. You know, I think everybody's sick and tired of these endless wars. I mean, pretty much my entire life, we've been at war somewhere. Pretty much my entire life. And I'm like going to be 57 in about 2 weeks. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's vertical, but you are showing horizontal. What? Let me see. Let me look. Let me go to my channel. Oh, man. You know what else is hurting me? My fucking right hip is hurting me. Let's see. You know what else is hurting me? I'm full size. Right, what you guys talking about? I'm looking forward to. You know what else is hurting me? I'm full size. I'm looking forward to getting a new place so I can move my table in the center of my green screen so shit will stop showing on the edges and the top and whatnot. Because here, probably, yeah, nearly about, I'm sitting basically on the left half of my green screen. There's another probably at least 4 feet of green screen over here to my right that I don't really utilize because the dog pee pads are down here on the floor. And I don't want to get in the way of the dog. If the dog wants to come out and drop a deuce or something like that, I want to keep the area clear. Let me see. And put a little space between where I am and the dog dropping the deuce. Why does the dog need 9 pee pads? It's 6 actually. It's 6. Bruh. Why does the dog even need to pee in the house? Dog, you got a yard. But my mom insists that there's only one of them that comes in here and uses it. It is kind of taking up the middle of the fucking room too, because I leave a path there. My mom has her clothes in these 2 back closets that are in my room, and she got to come in here with her walker. So, as you can see, I leave some space there between the doggy pee pads and that whatchamacallit dresser over there. So when she comes a rolling in, she doesn't, disrupt the pee pads or, track shit or piss across the carpet or something like that. It is what it is. Another thing, I'll be happy when I'm gone, got my own place. I won't ever have to worry about pee pads and taking up the majority of the room and me not being able to use my green screen over here and blah, blah, blah. First world problems, bro. First world problems. What's up, motherfucker? Johnny Chingus? What's cracking? So, anywho, let's get down to business. Business. I'm a business man. Uh, the Treasury Department finally reported that my balance is zero with Equifax. I told you guys the other day, like one of my scores. First I paid off my Capital One card. I got 2 Capital One cards actually, but I paid off one. I had actually paid them both off, but I don't think last month they reported as zero because when the statement came out, I owed whatever it was I owed, but then I paid it off, and then it's been zero all this last month, and then it got reported, this one card, and my score went down by, I forget how much now, a stupid amount, a large amount of points. It went down because I paid my bill. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I paid my bill. I've got full credit on my cards, and my credit score goes down. What the fuck? And so yesterday, the Treasury Department finally, or the Treasury Department reports to the credit reporting companies, at least two of them, that I paid off that bill. Now it's zero. One score went up like 35 points from that getting paid off, but another one went down by 2 points because I paid off at the balance that was remaining that was showing on the credit reporting agencies was like 1,398. Another one was like a 14 or something. But yeah, one goes up 35, another goes down 2 points. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, bro. I pay my bills, shit goes up, shit goes down. It's like none of it makes sense to me. So it's like I still, on all three credit reports, have not entered into that next tier level that'll get me a better interest rate. Fuck you, Don Julio, you racist motherfucker. I'm fucking contacting ICE right now. I'm gonna give them your name and your Instagram and your many, many YouTube channels, and I'm gonna tell them arrest and deport. Arrest and deport. This motherfucker's from TJ. They're going to come down there and they're going to get you, and they're not going to ask any questions. They're just going to be, yep, he looks Mexican. He sounds Mexican. Arrest and deport. You racist motherfucker. Uh, you need to utilize your card. Well, I've already said that in the last stream. I'm going to start doing that. I'm not going to pay off the bill before the end of the statement. I'll leave something on there. I'm just going to, leave $5, $10 to be paid, so it shows that there's utilization. It shows that there's payments being made. It sucks because in my eyes, I don't know about you guys, but I would think that if you got credit and you're not using it, it's a good thing because it shows like, it's like you don't really need it. You're making enough money to where you don't have to go out and use credit cards. But I don't know. Maybe they know something that I don't. I don't fucking know. Aaron Douglas, what's up, motherfucker? Natty like King Kong. Should I drink my 490s every night for 2 months? Bro. Every day for the rest of your life, Kyle. Kyle, I'm drinking a 6-pack of Guinness. I'm drinking some real beer, baby. Stout. You want to see active credit? I know, Miles. That's what I just got done saying. That's what I said in the last stream. I don't think I need to say it again. I don't think I need to say it again. I'll be right back. My head really kind of looks blue, don't it? Let me get the mirror effect off of here. Take down this. Okay, I'll be right back. Grab another beer. Anywho, so besides that shit, not all of the credit reporting agencies have all the exact same information that all the cards are paid off, that the State Department is paid off. It's like they've reported that on like one or two of the credit reporting agencies, and then they report one or two on the other credit reporting agencies for the Treasury thing or whatever. So I'm still kind of like waiting for them all to catch up and have the same information. And then I'm waiting for the new credit card that I've actually now had a couple months to report to the credit reporting agencies. I know that will boost my credit score. It's really kind of my last hope that I'm going to be able to get nudged up into that next credit tier level. I kind of feel like it's not going to happen because it might happen on my Experian account, but the other two I highly doubt it's going to bump me up that high. But as soon as that credit card reports, I'm gonna start applying for loans. Jimmy, don't you know you can't wear a green shirt on a green screen? Yes, Kyle, we actually already talked about that. I didn't really think about it, Kyle, but now that I have talked about it and you mentioned it before anybody else says anything, I will just take it off, Kyle. Don't start stroking it, motherfucker. Don't start stroking it, Kyle. Look at that belly. Oh, I'm sexy. The screen does kind of appear a little bit. At least my skin color appears a little bit blue and shit today, huh? I do think this pillow's helping out a little bit. Yeah, so I am going to apply for pre-approval for an auto loan. And God knows what's going to happen if I don't hit at least with one of those credit reporting agencies, hit that mid tier. That'll fucking suck if like I can't hit it, or God knows what would happen. They might not let me buy a new car. I don't know. That would suck. Incurring interest monthly, making most of all a never-ending debt, slaves to the banks. Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, I have been paying the cards off every month. I mean, not always, not always. In the last several months, I've really been, knocking out the debt, the Treasury Department, credit cards, bring everything up to a zero level. But I get what you mean. Sure, they want to fucking keep you in debt. They want to keep you a slave. They want to keep that money rolling in, lining their fucking pockets. And like, fuck that. I don't want to use the cards if I don't have to. I have, but I don't want to, make a complete habit out of that shit. If I ever have to, I will. But I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to build the credit. Uh, so whatever, it is what it is. Jimmy now has green highlighted hair. It's because I'm a punk rocker, Kyle. I'm a I'm a punk rocker. What little hair I have left, I'm just looking at the top of my bald head right there, Kyle. What you think? What you think, Kyle? They say bald men, you get more head, Kyle. Actually, I almost went and got a haircut yesterday. That I would like trim this up and try and even it out or whatever. But I opened up the door to this barber shop and it was packed, and I was like, fuck that. So I went in the shop next door with my mom and got my feet done by some Vietnamese lady, which I needed to get done. I hadn't done that in months. Jimmy, I thought you banned all of Don Julio's names in your channel. Well, I thought I banned you too, Kyle, yet here you are. Here you are. Don Julio was looking to get banned earlier, saying, fuck the white man. Fuck the white man. The white man did it all. Should be a premium given by the credit rating agencies for people with zero debt, 5 stars. Yeah, I look at all these. Like I've been going to all kinds of different. I go directly to Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Thing is Equifax and TransUnion, they both use the Vantage Score 3.0, which nobody uses. When they're judging your credit, they're using the FICO system, from what I hear, FICO 8 is what the norm, what most companies use, even though I know they're up to like 10 now or something like that, 10 or 11. Uh, so, everywhere you go, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, numbers are always different. I go to Credit Karma, My FICO, and they're always all different. I think My FICO and Experian are the best because Experian uses a FICO 8, even for Equifax and TransUnion. Uh, what was I going to say about that? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Experian. They finally got me. Like when you go and you log into Experian, you log in with your username and password, and then there's a screen that always pops up, and they try to get you to upgrade to, I think, like a $24.99 per month membership, so that you can get all 3 credit scores. And they throw in some other garbage like dark web scanning and whatever the fuck else they offer. And of course, I just skip past that shit every fucking time. But the other day, man, it must have been 2 days ago or so, I'm like clicking really fast, just trying to get through it, to get to the report, see what it's looking like. And without thinking, I click the check mark. Yes, I agree. And yes, I'll pay you that $24.99 per month. And right afterwards, I was like, oh, fuck. I know I just did, man. Sure enough, I signed up for it. And it fucking sucks because you can't. It's not like Credit Karma where you can go and it will like refresh those scores every day. Experian, let me take a look. I think it's like once every 3 months. See, I got the app on here now. I didn't cancel it because I thought, oh well, I'll keep it because I can run my credit, and after all the shit reports, I can get to my latest credit number and find out, what my score is. Well, yeah, it's once every 90 days. It says 84 days. So I guess it was 6 days ago I did this. 84 days until your next refresh. So I click on that. 84 days until your 3 bureau report refresh. Can't wait to see your changes? Buy today's report. Let's see how much today's report is. Oh, fuck. That's even more money than what I paid for their monthly service. $29.99. I'm just going to end up canceling the show. I'm just giving it a couple days. Wait and see if maybe possibly when the shit reports, if they'll actually update the numbers. I highly doubt it's going to. In fact, I know it's not going to because it hasn't changed. Because Equifax reported just yesterday, today, something, I don't know. Your credit, your Experian is 686. Good for you, Kyle. You're actually in the credit tier I've been attempting to get in. I actually was 1 point away at one point, and then I think I paid my credit card bill. Yeah, and it went. It's actually, I think right now I'm 24 points now away. So like I say, I'm kind of hoping, praying that the new credit card will bump me up like 30, 40 points, and then I can jump up into that tier level at least one of the credit reporting bureaus. I don't think it'll help anyways because I don't know, but I think that they take the mid number, not your highest score, not your lowest, they take your mid. Capital One gives you your free FICO score only for TransUnion. Only for TransUnion. And they just switched from the Vantage Score 3.0 just a few days ago. Yeah, I know. I know. That's part of your account with Capital One. That, though, the good thing about them, Capital One, is you can actually go in there and refresh your TransUnion score every day. And they don't charge you $30, an extra $30 for one fucking credit report. Star Queen Nelia, what's cracking? Oh, you just missed Don Julio. Being racist. Being racist. Don Julio hates white people. Star Queen, just a heads up, just so you know. God banned usury, interest on debt in the Bible, Jimmy. Highest level sin. I didn't. Highest level? Come on, bro. I do know that. Yeah, it was banned in the Bible. Debt is slavery. Yes, taxation, slavery. So, anyways, today, or rather, a week or two ago, I called Capital One about the new credit card that I got, and I asked them, when the hell are you guys going to report this card? You know, I've had it nearly like 2 months, and you guys have yet to report that card to the credit reporting agencies. And the person that I spoke with, of course, was in the Philippines, so I don't know if the answer they gave me is true or not. But they said, oh, well, you know, my statement came out on the 12th, and they said on the 18th we'll report. Well, today's the 18th. It still hasn't been reported. Maybe they'll do it first thing tomorrow. So I don't know. You got done paying off your debt with a 0% interest rate. Where the hell you get a 0% interest loan with a 686 score? Hook me up, Natty like King Kong. Get up. Just fucking get a loan and go out and buy a damn car for cash. Kyle, did you get a personal loan? Go out and buy yourself a pallet of Natty Light? Don't like Kyle. Oh, these glasses are dirty. It's just my eyeballs. My eyes have been so fucked up lately. Yeah, how the hell you get a 0% interest rate with a 686 score? That don't make sense to me, Kyle. I think you're lying to me. I think you're bullshitting me, Kyle. Or was your score better once upon a time? And you just got done paying out the loan that you got from a long time ago. Jimmy, that Guinness turns your shit black. Kyle, I have been drinking Guinness for a very, very long time, and I can honestly say I do not remember my shit ever turning black once from drinking Guinness. Guinness draft is fucking good. Good. We get Medicaid in New Mexico. I highly doubt that, Kyle, or naughty potato. I highly doubt that. Because, especially, I mean, if I go and I get a new car, I'm going to have to make payments on it, which means I'm going to have to work. And if I'm working, no state's going to be giving you no free Medicaid, especially with them cutting back on that shit. Or who knows if that shit's going to get cut back, because I hear they're making no progress on the big, beautiful bill. It's like I'm not holding out hope that shit's going to get passed. The only thing that really kind of, I've been looking forward to in that bill was being able to write off the interest on purchasing a new vehicle. But at this point in time, I'm kind of highly doubting that that's even going to happen. Great Beyond, what's up, dude? You can get on the Affordable Care Act. I've actually been on that Affordable Care Act for God knows how long. From here in California, I think when I got signed up for it, and I'm not even sure, but I think was that time that I got COVID when I come back from Mexico and I was in the RV. I think that's when it was. Uh, I could be wrong. It might have been another time, but I didn't even know that I had it. And every year they just automatically renew it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to fill out any paperwork. They don't ask me, hey, are you working? Are you, do you have your own insurance? Nothing. Um, as far as I know, I'm still on. I've never gotten a card from them, like a health insurance card or anything like that. But every year, I know for a fact. In fact, I got an email. I want to say it was within the last few weeks. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got some kind of email that said, "You've been signed up for another year of Affordable Care Act. Congratulations. You pay like 122 a month, man. It covers all kinds of stuff. Didn't pay a cent for my colonoscopy." Speaking of colonoscopies, my mom's going for one tomorrow. She hasn't been hardly eating for the last couple of days because the doctors told her you can only eat like white bread, white rice, chicken, eggs. Essentially, that's about all she's eaten over the last 2-3 days. Today she's not eating at all because tomorrow's the big day for her. She, in fact, just started drinking her shit medicine. That stuff you got to drink to make you shit your brains out. And I'm hoping that she doesn't have any accidents because my mom does not move fast. She moves very slowly. We got a like a handicap toilet, one that you can move around. It's just a light aluminum plastic toilet thing with like a bowl you can take out of the frame and pour out or whatever. But I'm thinking, I when I had a colonoscopy before, I would shit. And I seriously, a number of times I got up to, walk out of the bathroom and I had to automatically turn right back around and go right back to the toilet because it was like, it's coming right now, man. Anyways, so my mom, she don't move too fast. I think, fuck, I hope she doesn't shit all over the place. We got the toilet set up by her bed for tonight because tonight is when she takes the heavy dose or whatever. So she'll be getting up in the middle of the night to shit. So her bathroom, she got a bathroom in this other bedroom, but every step will count since she moves so slowly. So we put the extra toilet inside her bedroom just in case she can't make it all the way into the bathroom. Yeah, clear stuff. Well, she even talked to the doctor. She asked about the chicken and all that food, and they're like, "Yeah, this is what you can have." I was doing apple cider vinegar there for a week or two or something, and I've completely forgot about it. But I still got some in the fridge. I really need to get back on that. I'm still eating all my diet meals, the healthy whatever, the low calorie frozen meals that I've been eating. And I'm eating chicken too. Of course, I'm cooking for us. I cook chicken for the both of us, and but I kind of fucked up. I've eaten some white rice and some mashed potatoes. But look at that. Look at all that fucking sexiness, baby. Gosh. Takes a lot of hard work, bro. Registered offenders get the best government benefits, Jimmy. Was Ernie trying to troll? Was Ernie trying to troll? Mm. My Medicare premiums are like 170. Well, Kyle, I thought you got that shit for free for being a nutcase. They make you pay a premium, huh? I thought that was totally free for you guys. You fucking wackadoodle motherfuckers. Potatoes will keep me sexy. Yeah. All them carbs. Fuck yeah. Mine is from all those 211 still reserves. I was drinking 340 ounces a night. That shit's nasty, Jim Rockford. Still reserve? Ugh. Ugh. Fucking disgusting. But it's got a high alcohol content, doesn't it? The still reserve. I don't remember what it was, but I do know that it was high. Rojo. Automatically comes out of your SSDI check. You don't have much choice in the matter then, huh, Kyle? What would happen if you went and got your own insurance, which I'm sure you wouldn't because it would cost too much. It would cost probably about half of your SSDI check. Salmon and vegetables I've been eating every day. I just bought 3 fillets of some smoked salmon today myself. Oh, boy. Yeah, that definitely helps. And I don't eat salmon and vegetables every day because what do they say? Salmon has all them heavy metals in it and shit because it's a predator fish. It's eats a shit ton of mercury. That's what they say. Salmon has a lot of that. Tuna. So I was 8.1%. And blood sugar is good. I don't know about that. I don't know if my blood sugar's good. I don't have any issues with it, but you never know. Rocky and Angel. Jimmy, why don't you get both nipples pierced? Nah. Nah. I think that looks fucking gay on dudes. It's like, every time I see a guy with a nipple piercing, I think, you like to suck cock, don't you? You like to suck dick. Birdman, he drinks a case of Heineken's a night. He gains no weight. If a girl smells like tuna and you eat it, does it have mercury? I don't know. It's a good question for Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's great beyond that video that I watched that you did with the making the salmon. I didn't watch that thing all the way through, but I liked that part at the beginning with the crypt keeper. I do see you got like 1,000 views on that. Shit, it's probably the most views you ever got, right? I mean, I'm just guessing. You ought to do more cooking videos, dude. Get more cooking videos. Shit, I might do some myself when I get my own place. God damn, my fucking back, man, it's killing me. Outdoor Sky, what's up, motherfuckers? Shit. I had chicken and rice. Good to hear about your score going up. Yep, 35 points. 35 points. That went up 35 on X. Yeah, but whatever. Doesn't mean a damn thing because, one of my other cards might report, oh, yeah, he doesn't owe anything. He's got a zero balance, and so that'll ding my credit. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll just get that new credit card reported on all the credit reports, and then I can just apply. I'm just going to, I don't care. I'm tired of waiting, man. I mean, I could wait a couple more weeks. I think there's some stuff that reports at the end of the month, but I'm at the point now I just don't see my credit reports jumping up for any reason unless I go out and get more credit, which I've been avoiding since I got the last credit card a couple months ago. I don't want them to think I'm like desperate for credit and I'm gonna go out and splurge, spend all my money at once or spend all their money. I'm not living in a car, Kyle. Changed my mind about that situation. No, Kyle. You know where I'm going, Kyle? Kyle, if you came around here more often, you'd know. Bruh. I'm renting an apartment directly below Road Trip Eddie. In the hills of New Mexico. Yeah, and you know where Road Trip Eddie lives? He's like right in the beginning or in the Gila Forest. And not far from him, a few miles away, there's a big fucking forest fire. Set the bar high. Set it for donations for a car. I don't think anybody gives a fuck if I get a car or not. They're just here to talk shit, bro. Do live streams with Road Trip Eddie? Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure he'll come down and stuff. But yeah, there's another. Road Trip Eddie has told me that the landlord comes over and hangs out with him sometime. And he's got a neighbor, Cody, who I've met and hung out with a couple times when I was there last year. He'll probably come around, and so yeah, we'll have some more characters on the stream soon. Add a little something to the stream so they won't be so fucking boring anymore. I'll be able to stream a whole lot more too when I get my own place. Not working, have the place myself. Don't have to worry about like when mom is going to bed or if I'm making too much noise or getting too goddamn drunk. I can just be me, be free. One step at a time, targets score up, goals, planning. Well, I've been planning. That's why I've been getting the scores up. I'm gonna get the car. Goals is my own house, own place, own apartment. Freedom! Freedom! Cars are so damn expensive now, that's the problem. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Even the used ones, man. I've looked at cars, numerous cars that are, old and got a lot of fucking miles on them, and they still want a lot of money for them. And I look at them like some of the ones that are on the lot that are, 10, 15 years old, well over 100,000 miles. I think no fucking finance company is going to give you money for that old ass fucking car. There's no fucking chance. So it was like I said before when I was talking about getting a van. I think the cutoff on like banks giving loans on used vehicles can't be more than I think 7 years old, and it's got to have less than 100,000 miles on it, or it's got to be brand new. So that's what I'm looking at. Unless I buy a junker, which I still could. I still could. I'm not saying that I won't. Not saying that I won't. He bought a 2012 Toyota RAV4, nice looking, for $9,400. They let crazy people drive, Kyle. You don't go around the schools rolling down your window asking the kids if they want a piece of candy, do you? Just asking for the FBI. Just asking, Kyle. Is that why Miles said you're moving to New Mexico? I guess so, Kyle. I don't know. I wasn't there when Kyle or Miles said that. 7 years, 100,000 miles. Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. So I'm really hoping that somehow, some way, I'm gonna get into that mid-credit tier, and because that's gonna up my chances of getting a loan on a vehicle a whole lot more than where I currently sit, for sure. Oh fuck, man, my fucking back. Yours had 148,000 miles. When did you get it, Kyle? There is this one car that I tried showing you guys. I think I did show you. What was it? Used cars. Lancaster is Toyota. I think it's this place here. Toyota Sienna. It's got less than 100,000, but I think it had like 92, 93,000. Here it is. It's a 2017, so actually that's outside of the range. Well, maybe not, depending upon when it was actually made. But that there, 91,000 miles, 20 grand, 91,000. It's a 2017 Toyota Sienna, but it's front wheel drive. It's a minivan. Why spend 20 grand on a used vehicle for just a few $1,000s more? You could get a brand new car. Like, let me see. Chevrolet. Double fuck. Chevy. Oops. Lancaster. Here. These Chevy Tracks, I'm still thinking about possibly. Look here, this $21,636. So less than $2,000 more. You could get a brand new car. Brand new. And those Chevy Tracks, that is like the highest rated subcompact SUV right now. Pretty much. I mean, there's some websites that might be different, but for the most part, everywhere I look, the Chevy Trax is like the number one subcompact SUV. It's not all-wheel drive. It does have really good clearance from the undercarriage to the ground. That's one good thing about it. You could take it up into the mountains, but no all-wheel drive, no four-wheel drive. So it would have to be under dry conditions for me to go up into the mountains. And even then, it's not the greatest. I almost feel like I'm really leaning towards the Mazda CX-30, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, used cars are way too fucking much. You're telling me, brother. That is not a Honda Odyssey, bro. Looks like one, but it's not. Looks like one, but it's not. Yeah. Chevrolet Trax. Oh, oh, that's right. They're all front wheel drive. There are no all wheel drive tracks, like I said already. But I drove one of those. Not this particular one. Whoops, shit, I think I hit the back button twice. Oh, okay. Looks like the one I drove probably been sold. No, this here, this is the one I drove. I'm not a big fan of white vehicles. I think I've owned only one white vehicle in my entire life. I just like dark colors, as you guys know. But this is the RS version. This one, I think it's 23 something thousand. Where's the price? It's fucking hidden over here. So that one's got some bullshit on the screens. 24 grand. 24 grand for the RS model, but it wasn't a bad vehicle. It had more balls than what I thought it would. It had a little bit more get up and go for sure than I thought it would. But good gas mileage. Good gas mileage. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was 2630 or something like that. 2832. I'll probably end up with the fucking 1972 Ford Pinto that backfires and smokes. Jimmy, just take public transportation. There is no public transportation in the forest of New Mexico, Kyle. I got to be able to get into town to work. Got to be able to get into town to work. And I am not going to depend upon anyone to be taking me to work every day. Matter of fact, last time I talked with Eddie, his van was, it had some kind of issues. I don't think he was driving it at all. He may have fixed it by now. I don't know. He told me some time ago he had some issues. But yeah, AMC Pacer. My mom, she had a friend when I was a kid who had, no, she had the Gremlin. She had a Gremlin, but my grandma had a Pacer. A Yugo. I remember that name. I don't remember those cars. Oh yeah, I do remember those cars. Where were they from? Small and expensive cars manufactured in Yugoslavia, now Serbia, sold in the U.S. as the Yugo GB. You guys see it? Oh, kind of in the way. The Yugo. The Yugo. Oh, I did see actually on that same used site, this one right here. It's sorted by low to high, and they had some cars here pretty cheap. There's the Ford Fusion 2013 for 6 grand, and there's a Ford Focus for 7. I had a Ford Focus wagon long time ago, man, long time ago, around 2000, maybe. No shit, I don't remember. I got that before I got my Ford 500. Ford Focus. It wasn't called a wagon, it was something else, but let's see. Yeah, it was like this one kind of. It wasn't a bad car, actually. I think our front end was more round. Must have been a different year. Uh, For some reason, I remember our front end being round because I was with Laura when we got this. I think this was the first new car that we bought together. Um, Ford Focus. We had it a short time, and I don't remember why we got rid of it. Yeah, I don't know why. Laura had a wagon. She had a some American wagon, like an older one, not real old, but uh, she needed a car for work. When we first met, I didn't have a car. She had a car. I think, well, maybe I did have a car, but I sold it to my friend Tommaso. But I remember, oh yeah, I think for some reason she got rid of that wagon that she had. I don't remember why, but we got this thing, and then I plastered stickers all over it, decals for my computer repair business. And I think she didn't want to drive it because of the decals, if I remember right. I could be wrong. I'm not sure about that. But she ended up getting her own vehicle so she could drive it to work, and I could drive around the wagon fixing people's computers. I think she'd gotten some kind of Mazda. And then for some reason, I got rid of the wagon and I ended up getting a Ford 500. And I had that for years. And then I got my Harley. Then I don't know what happened. It's all just a blank to me, bro. You learn to drive in a Ford Escort GT stick shift. You know what I learned to drive in? A Carmen Ghia stick shift. I think that was really, I mean, I drove some automatics before that, but not really. I didn't really learn how to drive until I learned in the Carmen Ghia. It was my stepfather's girlfriend, Arlene. She had this red Carmen Ghia. I was living with him, and well, I could go into all kinds of stories about those people, but she had this Carmen Ghia, and I think she probably had me driving the car all the time because she was so fucked up all the time. She was a big pill head, meth head, coke head, drunk, and yeah, she probably had me driving because she was too fucked up all the time. I wonder what ever happened to that woman. Can't remember her last name for the life of me. Went skinny dipping with her one time. I'll never forget too. I was a kid, man. I was like 15 years old. We're getting high. I used to get high with the parents. No, not parents. My mom was off in rehab or some shit like that, and I'm getting high with Arlene, and it's just her and me in the duplex house I'm sharing with my stepfather. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but I do remember her being next to me on the couch and her leaning over and giving me this big old wet kiss. It was like a sloppy wet kiss, and I was just like, all I could remember thinking is she must be really fucked up. But now that I think back on it, she would have fucked me that night for sure if I would have let her. If I would have even really thought that that's what she was doing. I think I probably did, but I kind of thought she's out of her fucking nut. But then years later, we end up going skinny dipping on a There was this guy we knew, Dick. He was a friend of my stepfather's who worked with him at the studios, Burbank Studios, and old man Dick, he was a funny old dude. He used to keep the panties of all the women that he'd fuck, and he had this big thing above the head of his bed where he had all the panties of these women that he had sex with. And he would take them off the women the first time he had sex with them. He'd take their panties and keep them, and he'd put them on his collection above his bed. This is no fucking lie. I swear to God, he had quite the collection. Anyways, he used to live in Burbank, and that's where he had all the panty collection. But they moved to it was a rock quarry in Irwindale, I think it was, or Irvine. I think it was Irvine. And why the fuck he moved to a rock quarry, living in a mobile home in the middle of fucking nowhere is beyond me. I have no clue. What was I gonna? Oh, but they had like lakes in this rock quarry because they dig these deep ass holes and they fill with water. One night I go out there again, of course, I fuck drunk, God knows what, and she decides she wants to go skinny dip. I wasn't the only one there. She was now no longer dating my stepfather. She was dating some other guy. I don't remember his name, to be honest. She's like, yeah, let's go skinny dipping. Okay. Okay. Yo, Jimmy, what year, make, model? What's that car you left in the parking lot when you went to Mexico? I think I left that car in the parking lot when I went to Canada. Could be right. It might have been when I went to Mexico, but that was, I don't remember. That originally was my mom's car. That was I don't know what that car was. I don't even remember the maker or model of that car. I remember it was like a red color. Yeah, that was, not worth much. What was your first car you owned? I think that was a 1971 or 2 Toyota Corona. Corona. Coco's Corner. He was a famous Mexican pervert in Baja that had hundreds of panties hanging all around. Must stank. I've never heard of Coco's Corner. Yeah, that guy Dick. He's the only person I've ever known in my life that's had a panty collection. He was all proud of it too. 'Cause I remember the first time I was at his house. I don't know how the subject come up, but I remember him telling me about it and saying, "Come on, could come in my bedroom, look," and shows me. I'm just like, "What the fuck, bro?" Bring him up on the internet. I don't know. Oh, Coco's clear. Yeah, in a minute. Let me go get another beer. Oh, really? Nope, I already told you that. I sure did. I sure did. see. Coco's Corner. See on YouTube or what? Baja, Mexico. Okay. Yeah, so is this him? No. Maybe this is. No. I don't know, Brown. I don't know. I'll just have to take your word for it. I'll have to take your word for it, Brown. Anyways, these cars here. Oh, I think this one, 2018. So that'd fall in maybe just about the 7-year mark. But this thing, 2018, 117,000 miles. Ford Focus, $7,000. I don't know, bro. I figure if I'm gonna just get a cheap ass car like that, I want to get something I can just pay cash for, flat out, no payments. We'll get some overpriced, dead or nearly dead car. He's dead now. Fuck, why you have me look him up? The hell, the nuck. The hell, the nuck. Reginald Watson, I'm about to kill this bitch.
Yeah, baby, you know I'm a decent and hard-working man, and I'll be as moral and upstanding as I can. I'm a dignified man who has a lot of love to share, and when something needs done, you know I'm always there. But sometimes, baby, you get the hounding on my ass. Yeah, that nasty bitch side be coming out and it just won't give me a pass. I be trying to relax and think, maybe have myself a little drink, but then here you come bitching about how I need to fix the sink. You just won't let up as I be trying to lay on my ass, talking some shit about needing more money for rent or gas. Yeah, baby, you need to put that bitch attitude in a check before I reach the end of that rope and your face gets wrecked. Cause baby, you know sometimes I be throwing you a slap, but every so often it just don't work and you keep on running that trap. And yeah, honey, that's what I be saying. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch, kill this bitch. About to end my suffering once and for all. Take this bitch to the stairs and she gon' have herself a fall. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch, kill this bitch. That guilty attitude won't simmer down. Yeah, I'm about to put this bitch down. Yeah, honey, you know he's had some special
You know why this weird shit comes up?
15 years and you've been all mine. But sometimes a man, he just needs to be
You're not
by
going to
himself.
play that I'm the
Sometimes,
motherfucker
baby, you
ready
need to worry
for
about your
fight.
damn self.
Ever since I
Cause I
started
ain't in
listening
the
to that
mood
shit,
for that female emotion
this
right
weird
now.
stuff
You keep
comes
hopping
out.
on my ass, I'm
Up
about to
on my
bring this whole
stream.
house down. Yeah, I don't give a shit about no broken sink. But what you gonna wear to church? You keep impeding on my space, and I'm about to put these hands to work. You know I ain't never been afraid to throw you a smack, but right now we nearing time to go past all that. Yeah, cause I done had it up the hill with that bitchin' and complaining. And now, baby, you just about got me saying, Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch.
Guy with no legs.
About to end my suffering once and for all. Take this bitch to the stairs and she gon' have herself a fall. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch, kill this bitch. That guilty attitude won't simmer down. down. Ooh, baby, I know we had a lot of good years, but right now I'm about to put you into tears. Yeah, I know we had some real special times, but that attitude got me about ready to commit a heinous crime, baby. Yeah. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. About to end my suffering once and for all. Take this bitch to the stairs and she gon' have a summer fall. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. That coochie attitude won't simmer down. And yeah, I'm about to put this bitch down.
Gone, but they're all sitting on toilets.
But right now I'm about to put you into tears. Yeah, I know we had some real special times, but that attitude got me about ready to commit a heinous crime, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, right here.
Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. About to end my suffering once and for all. Take this bitch to the stairs and she gon' have a supper fall. Lord Jesus, I'm about to
Alright, you were lying. What was this, just like some roadside bar or something? Guy's got all these panties hanging from the ceiling. Must smell nice right there, man. Flies all around, shit. Look at this one up here. I don't think you guys, let me see if I can zoom in. Let's see. Got like some dark brown stains going on up here. What the fuck, bro? Oh, come on, Danuck. Why you gotta do that? Nobody wants to see that shit, bro. Nobody wants to see that. He would ask the ladies for their panties. I wonder how many fights he got in over that. Is that why he's dead? Coco asked the wrong lady for her panties. Some biker and his friends beat the dog shit out of him. Here's a Honda Pilot for 17 grand. Oh, it's a 2016 now. 116,000 miles. I'm about to kill this bitch. He was famous in the Baja 500 races. Was he that guy that we were looking at with the no legs in the wheelchair? I don't want to go into too much of a deep dive on Coco's Corner and Dirty Panties. 2012 GMC Acadia, 7 grand. I'm about to kill this bitch. All-wheel drive, 153,000 miles, 7 grand. Seems like so much money, man. They're just so expensive, dude. So expensive. Exterior doesn't really look bad, but nobody cares about the exterior. But the car doesn't run. It won't go anywhere. Broken down on the side of the road. By a Volkswagen Bug. I actually seen one of those on Craigslist recently. In fact, let's go ahead and just take a look-see over there, shall we? I haven't looked on Craigslist in a while. Cars and trucks. Owner. There we go. Let's get one of these, man. You guys see? Yeah. Let's see. Pretty nice looking. Nice big old plush seats. I like the color on it too. Stop, tap. What is this thing, anyways? It's a classic car. 1940 Ford Coupe convertible. It's your birthday, Ozzy Wolfhound? Oh, here, bro. I'll give you some nipple squeezes for that. Happy birthday, Ozzy Wolfhound. Welcome to the stream, homie. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, back to Craigslist. There's another old car, 1928 Ford Model A Speedster. It's a Speedster. I wonder how fast it goes or went. Wow. Cars have come a long ways in 100 years. Actually, when did they start making cars? Was it like 1904? I think. What? Whoops. What year was the first car made? Benz patent motor wagon, invented in 1885. Shit. Opening a new tab. Look at that thing, man. Imagine driving around that thing with a bad back. The steering wheel got the thing on the top so you can turn it. I wonder how much that thing is worth today. Like where this thing is. I'm surely it's sitting in a museum or someone's private collection. But I bet it's worth a fucking fortune. World's first automobile, 1884. Just had Taco Bell for breakfast. Reckon I'll have the shits in. Bro, you could join my mom. Shitting her brains out, bro. Tomorrow she's got to go get a colonoscopy. She's taking the medicine to dump her brains out tonight, so she'll be nice and empty when she goes to the doctor tomorrow. Carrie, what's up? What's happening, Carrie? Carrie, squeeze my nipples for you too. Jimmy, if Luke was in here, would you give Luke a nipple twist? Calm down, Natty, like King Kong. I get nervous when you start talking about sexual shit. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Carrie, what's cracking? How you been, Carrie? Did you have a good day? How's Canada? Is Canada talking shit about Trump since he came up there and visited you guys? For the G7 meeting? I gotta hear this one.
As summer approaches, my favorite day is near. With burgers searing nice, mouths watering with every bite. But your mom and I are smiling because we both know what and who is coming. Happy Father's Day, I'm gonna fuck your mom. Get the fuck out and don't come home till dawn. When you come home, let her have her rest, cause when I'm done with her, walking will be a test. Yes, you heard me right, and I won't ask twice. Here's $10, go see the sights. While you're having a song, I'll give her my foot long. Happy Father's Day, I'm gonna fuck your mom. Get the fuck out and don't come home till dawn. When you come home, let her have her rest, cause when I'm done with her, walking will be a test. She seems ready to go. Happy Father's Day, I'm gonna fuck your mom. Get the fuck out and don't come home till dawn. When you come home, let her have her rest, cause when I'm done with her, walking will be a test. Get the fuck out. Oh, get the fuck out. Deep inside, I feel you throb, pounding me hard, making me sob, filling me up, making me weak. Whisper my name, take me to the peak. Don't stop
The Nook's fault.
now, baby. Keep up the pace. Pull out when you're ready and finish on my face. Your breathing's heavy, our bodies tight, holding back with all your might, trembling, throbbing, ready to explode. Come on, baby, give me your load. Don't stop now, baby. Keep up the pace. Pull out when you're ready and finish on my face.
All right, who did that? Who did that? Those aren't real songs, Kyle. $1,600 Lexus ES300 for sale. 224,000 miles. Only 224,000 miles. Good engine, good transmission.
Jam Donut sent $3.
Jam donut.
Jimmy, 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 Jimmy.
Baby.
Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimie, Jimie. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. Jimie. Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimie. Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, 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 Jimmy,
How many of
Jimmy,
you guys
Jimmy,
would
Jimmy,
buy
Jimmy,
that Lexus for
Jimmy.
$1,600? Thank you very much, Jam Donut. Jam Donut. Where would we be without that song? Every stream, ladies and gentlemen. Jam Donut. $1,600. You never know, Lexus. That you might squeeze another 70,000 miles or so out of it. Might actually, who knows? Could be worth it. I don't know. What's this? $1,200. Isuzu Robio. Is the Isuzu even around anymore? Oops. Whoops. Jimmy gonna have to change his name now to Jimie. You have a craving for donuts now. A jam donut? A jam donut? Here, let's bring this price way down. Let's look for something super cheap. See what we can find out here. We looked at that. That truck looks like it's kind of stranded on the side of the road. But let's have a look-see. Needs tires. Only 2 picks. Non-op. Whoa, non-op. (2006) Nissan Armada. $6,000, 207,000 miles on it. There's actually some not too bad of cars in here for how old they are. And the miles. I mean, the price is a hell of a lot better than what you find in any of these other used car lots. Check like engine light is on, cars in decent shape, runs good. Was a daily driver until recently, when it started having serious problems that I'm just not telling you about. Had a lot of Nissans. Never had one of these though. Doesn't show the interior, the motor condition fair. 4-wheel drive, automatic SUV. No. Whoa. Oops, damn it. Here we go. I can probably afford this one. $800. $800 Ford Taurus. I'm guessing he's selling it maybe for the motor and the tranny. Project car must sell due to family illness. Salvage title. Have the 2 side doors, new rear bumper and rim. Running when parked. When parked. Don't try and put it into gear though. Don't try and put it into gear. This guy can't make up his mind. First up here he says, must sell due to family illness. Then down here is, I don't have time to finish the work. So what is it, dude? Got a salvage title. Yeah, $800. I don't think so. My first car I bought for $500. $500. 1978 Ranchero Squire. Don Julio. Thumbs up if you don't miss kale. Don Julio. Always at the ready to talk some shit. Oh, it's $1 for the 78 Ranchero Squire. It's on the back of a flatbed. Hood's up, windows dirty. For parts. $2006 Acura MDX, $700. Mechanic special. Brand new radiator, new battery. Car will not start up and will not drive. You will have to tow. Car will be good as a mechanic project to repair or part out blown head gasket. That's all you had to say, buddy. You could have put that right there to start. Saved everybody a lot of time. Never buy a used car without it passing smog first. Also, a damn good idea to have a mechanic check it out. Yep, sure enough, sure is. Where I'll be going, if they don't have no smog certificate. Bullshit. I should have asked a road trip about that. Because where my ex-wife's house is at, where I still get mail forwarded, I could actually register my car in that county, which is Sandoval County, and I wouldn't then have to get it smogged, any car. Am I getting a used car? I don't know. I'm looking, you know. I don't know what I'll end up getting. Gary, 1959 Jeep. I'd like to get a new car, I think. I still kind of wouldn't mind getting that van, but it's the gas, the price of gas, that's kind of, or the mileage that the vehicle also gets, that makes me would want to stay away from the van. Although, since I won't be living in it, if I was using that van just about around town, maybe it'd be a good idea to get the van. So in case I change my mind, I don't want to live in an apartment. I want to just do van life, or I want to go camp somewhere. I could go jump in the van and go. Needs work. There's 4x4. Yeah, no shit. Great English, by the way. Good transmission, 4-cylinder engine is running. It do not need smog, and no shit. So 1959 vehicle. There is some dents around the hood, right, left fender, small on pound, no bigs, need brakes, line, and la 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 la. Out of DMV wreck caused long time. Okay. I'm definitely not getting that, but it's kind of interesting to see a vehicle of that age. Kyle wants dick now. Kyle's always craving dick. Don Julio hasn't called you lately? Oh. What's up? Were you guys having a love affair, Kyle? You and Don Julio? Were you guys playing butt darts? Don Julio, fess up, man. Kyle's told us a couple times you've been calling him and whispering sweet nothings in his ear late at night. And he could hear this in the background. Just saying. Yeah, a used car. It's been a really long time since I bought a car like this, like for cash, like some junker. $3,000 Nissan Murano, 2012. What did it say? 150,000 miles. Good condition except for transmission. Needs repair or replacement. Actually, it does look in good condition. Too bad you didn't lift up the hood. See a rat's nest under there. Lines all dried and cracked. Fucking missing belts. Anyways, where was I? Kyle, when's the last time Don Julio called you? Don't lie. Are you getting turned on by Jimmy's nipples? Everybody's getting turned on by my nipples, Kyle. I'm getting turned on by my nipples. When you guys aren't here watching me, I'm playing with them, Kyle. I'm just like, oh yeah. Oh, Kyle. Drop your cock, Kyle. Drop your cock. I don't want you to get your keyboard all wet and dirty. Chevy cargo van, $2,200. Palmdale, engine was blown. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off. Look, this thing's still up for sale. I think I've showed this to you guys 2-3 times. Astro van. I wonder. The only reason, off the top of my head, because this guy, he says it's in good working and running condition. The only reason I think, if it's true that this thing is in good working running condition, the only reason it hasn't sold is because it's in Rosamond or West Lancaster, which basically past this street here, out that way is like nothing but desert. I think probably nobody even wants to go out and see this thing. And this guy didn't even, this is not Rosamond nor West Lancaster. Well, I guess it is West Lancaster. Certainly not by Rosamond. $1,800. This van would be good though. I don't care what it looks like. The paint, the dirtiness. You're getting a van for $1,800. What do you want? What do you want? Go look at it. I could, maybe. I don't know. We'll see about that. I gotta say, the cheap used vehicles is more on the bottom of the list. I don't really think I want to get a cheap vehicle. Probably, I mean, it's most definitely got some benefits to having a cheap vehicle like that. Not having to get one, you own it outright. No payments. Don't have to pay full insurance. Those are the benefits, really. Other than that, you got to worry about repairs. Buying any vehicle, especially at that price, $1,800, it's got to have some issues. Definitely gonna need some money put into it. Jimmy, I've been putting my phone on do not disturb. Too many spam callers. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt. People probably been spamming your telephone number all over the internet, bro. It's probably Don Julio. Might hold me over for 6 months. Yeah, it might. All these cars, actually. You might still get quite a bit of mileage out of some of these vehicles, including that Astro, but it might be the better option, actually, if, like, say, my credit, it doesn't hit that mid-tier level, and the finance options aren't that good for me. Buying something that's going to last 6 months to a year will give me a hell of a lot more time to save more money and keep on repairing my credit. That's faux show. I could do something like that. Moving sale deal, Toyota Prius. Back in the day when I was an asshole, people pissed me off. I do shit like that. I put a car up and I'll say, oh yeah, it's free. I'm moving, and if you want to come and pick this car up, it's yours. Here's my telephone number. Call me. And then I'd give out the person's number that I didn't like. Yeah, so that they'd get a shit ton of telephone calls. What's going on with this one now? $2,800, California City. Oh, fuck. California City's way out there. That's actually, you actually get to Mojave before you get to California City of 265,000. miles on it. Great on gas. Windows tinted, clean interior. Ready to work. Save money on gas. It actually, I mean, the body, the interior, both look good, but wow, that's a lot of mileage and a lot of money for that car. Oh, it's a 2006. I wouldn't want to rumble. I wouldn't want to drive a Prius anyway. 2000 for a Chevy. Look at that. Kyle, did you drive that, Kyle? Looks like it's been out in the desert for. Why is there a picture of a bus? We've got both these things for sale. 181,000 miles, 4x4, 5.7 liter, V8, 8 cylinders. Yeah, no shit. Why would you put that there? V8, 8 cylinders. Uses regular gasoline. Runs great. Drove it 2 hour nonstop, no issues. 2 doors, 2 seats. Has space behind the seats. Automatic transmission, automatic press button for windows. Press button. Pickup has a long bed, fits the 3 sofa pick. Willing to trade for a toy hauler. Also, reliable 4-cylinder car for sale. Copy and paste this link. Craigslist. He's selling all kinds of cars. 1999 Chevy bus, salvage title. 50,000 original miles. 57,000 original miles. Everything works. Salvage title. Automatic transmission. Includes brand new grill in unopened box. Drove several hours straight, nonstop. No issues. 8 cylinders. 2 doors plus driver door. I'm willing to trade for toy hauler. So this must be like a handicap door. I wonder if it's got the lift in it. Nope. Got air conditioner back there though. What year is this truck? Doesn't say. Oh, 92. Inglewood. Okay. Especially not going down there now. All these cars actually might break down on the way to New Mexico to Neck. That's what I'm saying, bro. I would not want to buy one of these used cars and be on the road out to New Mexico, have it break down on me out in the middle of, bumfuck Egypt, and be stuck like a truck, some expensive repair bills. Kev TV is moving. Where's Kev TV moving to? Is he leaving K-Town? He's leaving all his Korean homies? Maybe he's finally gonna make the move down to Mexico? How the fuck you know what Kev TV is doing, by the way? Don't tell me you watch Kev TV, Frenchie. I mean, nobody watches Kev TV. All you have to do is buy a van that doesn't work for like $500, tow it to a certain spot and leave it there and just live in it, man. Come on. Yeah, like beside the railroad tracks down the San Fernando Valley, over by the Burbank Airport, with all the rest of the fucking bums. Just park it, never move it. Tires go flat, fucking cobwebs underneath the thing, trash all around the outside. Fuck yeah, that's living, bro. That's living. I'd rather go back to the bushes in San Diego. Actually, I guess, if I had a vehicle and I had to live in it, and if fucking thing was broken down, never moved, I would still, yeah, I guess I would want to live in a broken down vehicle that didn't move, because at least then you got some kind of shelter over you, you got a roof over you, some walls around you, get a little protection from the elements, weirdos walking by in the middle of the night, you know, or when it starts raining. Uh, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine living in a broken down vehicle that wasn't capable of actually going anywhere. Doesn't a car in the desert have less rust? Yeah, of course, Kyle. Only downside of getting it would be the internet. If you have a microwave dish on the roof, it's fucking rain. What? Get the internet through the telephone, bro. Hotspot to your computer or your TV. Yeah. Fuck a fuck a satellite dish, bro. Fuck a satellite dish. You bought a '94 Ranger and drove it till 2006. Good truck. Ford Ranger. Had a friend that had one of those. I drove it all the time too because I did work for him. We did drywall together. You got shit internet in Australia? You guys get really limited on data down there? That was a big thing in Canada, man. Get shit. I wouldn't say the connection was shit, but you get so little data for a lot of money. They charge you a lot of money for very little data. V8. Sure, I'd love to have a V8, but let's be honest, especially nowadays with what's going on over there in the Middle East, who knows what's going to happen with gas prices. This could turn it into a whole regional war. I highly doubt that, but, God knows what could happen over there. Now I don't think would be the best time to be buying a V8. You have unlimited data, you just have shit speeds. You live in the boondocks, or maybe that's why they give you unlimited data, because they figure you can't use it all anyways. The speeds are too slow. We know how much data you're going to use because you can only use this much anyways, because the connection we give you is so fucking slow. Australia is big but mostly uninhabited, Yeah, I heard that once before. I was well found. Nissan Sentra 2018, 152,000 miles, only $3,000. Got to be something wrong with it. Problems, transmission issues, won't shift at times. Skip. 1,500 Nissan Murano. Ford best offer. Kind of almost looks like one of those. What do you call those? Fucking. I think it was a Pontiac. Aircat, one of those cars. Not this car, but what do you call it? A GT, it's a PT Cruiser. God, that car sucked, man. That car had no fucking balls. No balls. It had great turning radius, I think. I think that was about the only thing that was good about it. New battery runs fine. Dealer plates. Driver's side needs brake pad replacement. Driver's side brake pad replacement. What are you saying? That the brakes need to be done? To drive on its own. What? So yeah, he's saying it's got no brakes. I'm guessing he's saying that just the brakes need to be done. $1,500. Nissan Murano. Front wheel drive. 150,000 miles. Delivery available. Oh, it's also missing a driver's side door handle. Y'all see that? Almost missed that part. Almost missed that part. Anyways, let me. Ba-ding!
Dinuk sent $3. Oh Lord, buy a Meredith Spins, bro.
I like to do a song of great social and political import. It goes like this. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing $4 is trying to find me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Everybody, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help.
Nut with the $3. Janis Joplin. I haven't heard Janis Joplin in like forever. Thank you very much, Nick. Appreciate it. Well, it's a good thing that fucking thing wasn't over yet, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. By the way, since I knocked this over, brings this memory to me. Today I went over to Walmart, picked up the 6-pack and some other things, and I'm leaving. And basically, I'm driving along the front of Walmart. I get to the end of the building, and there's a row that comes down to the road directly in front of Walmart. And I have to continue on to go to the street. Anyways, this fucking dumb bitch literally just comes flying down a fucking aisle, doesn't stop, just pulls right in front of me, man. If I had been doing anything except for looking at the road, I would have fucking T-boned her right in the parking lot. Man, I was pissed off. You fucking bitch! Yeah, I had the window up, but I'm sure she must have been looking at me and must have been saying, she probably knew exactly what I was saying. I couldn't believe it. The people up here, they drive like shit, man. Absolute shit. Of course I remember Kyle. Stupid question number 1789. I stopped keeping track of those questions, Kyle. No, Kyle, this is number 4. Number 4 today. Only 4.2%. But they're good, man. They're tasty. You ever drink Guinness, Kyle? Here in the city, it's always been shit here, hence why I went with a dish on the roof. Really? Your dish works better than the cell connection? Boy, that is a shitty connection. That is a shitty connection. Not even Kev watches Kev TV. That's the funniest comment all day. $30 unlimited data, Spectrum Mobile, 30 gigabytes until they throttle. Well, that's not unlimited data then, is it? I love how those fucking companies do that shit. Oh, yeah, we'll give you unlimited data. Yeah, it's a great deal. I'll tell you is that, yeah, you reach that limit, that threshold, 30 gigabytes, and then it turns into fucking dial-up. You're like, fuck, why is my phone not connecting to the internet? You're waiting 5-10 minutes for a web page to come up. That shit sucks, bro. You missed the 7-Eleven Indian workers in San Diego. Oh, they probably missed me. Where's that Jimi guy? Where's that Jimi guy? Because they loved it when I'd walk in there. And I had the camera rolling, especially. I'd walk in there all the time with the camera not on. I'd be like, hey, where's the video? Where's the video? They love being on the internet. You miss the sound of dial-up dialing. Buy a fax machine, dude. Buy a fax machine and attempt to send some faxes. Say, I'm just calling you to listen to my modem. Modulate, demodulate. Has anybody ever had one of these? I think I heard these Jeep Liberties are pieces of shit is what I heard. If I remember. Oh, what the hell? What's going on here, bruh? Missing back window. Dumped on the ground. Oh. And he wants $3,000, right? Yeah, $3,000. It's good. 6 cylinders, rear wheel drive. Was in great shape inside and out until accident last year. Wow. Yeah, anybody ever had one of those? I think that I've heard not so good things about those things. Well, not a large selection of vehicles there. I still would, and maybe I might, before I settle on something, I might actually take a look at this van. I might. So the back opens up and you got 2 little doors that swing to the left and right. I've never seen one like that before. dirty as fuck, but oh. Yeah, I really kind of feel like there's got to be something wrong with this thing because it's been on here for a long time now, weeks. Usually something of this price range would go pretty quick. It's a 99, 178,000, good working and running condition. Where is it?
Down at $6 hit the highway, mother.
Like it, Kyle. Thank you very much, Nick. I have been on Instagram and I've been posting shit about the riots that have been going on and shit about Democrats, and I've just like been pissing people off. Just like, bring it on, man, bring it on. I've been having such a good time. I've been having such a good time fucking with people. You people fucking. Man, and some of the people that are on here, my God, they're fucking stupid. They're fucking stupid. Absolutely have no clue what the fuck they're talking about. But boy, they're gonna tell you, that they do. They really know something. They know history, and I've seen some of the most stupidest shit on Instagram. Speaking of, while we're here, I'm running my mouth about it. Let's just go over there. Let's just look at this here. Oops, not messages from Don Julio. Yeah. So I put this in it got 246 likes and all kinds of comments. God knows how many. Does it ever tell you how many likes or comments are on a Instagram post? I don't know. I've been having some back and forth with people. I mean, I usually just get them going, get them riled, and then let the rest of the people that come in talk to them. I'll talk to them at first, but I enjoy myself. Fuck with it. It doesn't take any effort. It doesn't take any effort. Why are you guys not saying anything? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? The stream's still live. 19 people there. Well, fuck you guys. I'll just surf the internet. Look at cars. Look at cars, bro. I don't want the 360-degree tour. It's not a bad looking vehicle. The tracks. The major thing that bugs me about this is it's front wheel drive, not all wheel drive. This has got really good ground clearance on it. It's hard to tell because of the shadow under this thing, but I would say.
Jimmy Secret Admirer sent $3.
Why, thank you. Secret Admirer.
Jimmy, my heart is full of love, only true love, and its wisdom and visions are you give. There's no returning.
Pleasure in yourself.
There's words unspoken
outdoor sky.
and unbroken.
Outdoor sky is being normal.
Only you can ensure
that's funking all over the keyboard.
Jimmy, I would like to drive your car. It don't matter how long, how far. Jimmy, you can have my loving heart and key and all. Jimmy, I would like to wear your ring. All your love songs I sure will sing. Jimmy, you can have my loving heart and key and all.
And what? Yeah, this car's definitely got ground clearance. It's just only, the front wheel drive. So if I were going off into the forest, it'd have to be under dry conditions. If I get on a forest road and it's been raining or something, which I've done before. When I first started buying those Titans, I had a truck. I don't remember if the Titan. I think the Titan was rear wheel drive, and I went up in the mountains one time, and it had been snowing, but the snow had been melting, so the dirt, turning to mud. And I was going down this. It wasn't so much of a dirt road. I mean, I guess it was kind of a road, also washed out, like kind of a trail. I don't know. I just fucking discovered it by driving through the forest. Anyways, driving along in the truck, and like the car started sliding in the mud. And like that's such a creepy feeling, when you have no control of the vehicle. You can feel it moving underneath of you, but there's nothing you can do to control it or where you're going. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. So that was the last truck that I had that didn't have four-wheel drive. That was the only one I've ever had that wasn't four-wheel drive. So nothing special about this tracks, but for 21 grand or whatever it is, it's not bad, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to be picking up hot chicks driving this thing. But, hey, it's better than saying, hey, you want to go out for dinner with me? We're going to have to take the bus. What's up, Boom Dog? What's dystopian about the future? AI? War? That was really my thoughts on the war and shit. Yeah. That and all the garbage going on in the United States, all the rioting and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't know what to put up. I made a quick AI thumbnail, and I was like, yeah, I'll just go with this. Darkness falls. It's falling, man. The world is falling apart around us right now as we speak. Well, the thing is, Outdoor Sky, actually, where Road Trip Eddie lives, he is on a paved road, but, the kind of driving I like to do, I don't know if I've ever actually shared any of that with you guys, some of the places that I've been, or made any kind of videos showing, because I really do. I've done it a lot. I'll just go driving off into the forest, so, find a forest road, good spot to start driving, going off into fucking God knows where. I just like doing that kind of shit. And going into some places with only front wheel or rear wheel drives, not so good. Not so good. This thing, the car I'm looking at here, the Trax, the only thing it's really got going for it is it does have good clearance. Like I was saying, it's probably online somewhere. But I would guess it's probably around 8 inches. You can kind of tell there from the height how much clearance it's got. But the all-wheel drive, man, I think that's the way to go. Or four-wheel drive. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, they're like, get out of the way, Hobo. Get out of the way, man. I'm trying to get a look at, hey. Blah, blah. Looks nice. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, look at that one. It's fucking pregnant. No. No. Just no. Put it away. God bless you. God bless you, sister. God bless you. Pastor Don Julio's girlfriend right there. He wishes. He wishes. Lazy LT, what's happening? Carrie, wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Carrie. Wow. Whoa. The position. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Get some, boys. Like to be the meat in that sandwich. Sure, there's probably AI too. They look exactly the same. Jeez. What you doing down there? I can see your butt. Why are those panties still on? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Boing. She got some DSLs, baby. She got some DSLs. Horniest my ex ever was is when she was pregnant. Yeah, well, they got all them hormones, it's driving them crazy. I was worried I'd hurt the baby. I went through that too. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be hitting the baby in the head. How many kids you got, Tanaka? Have you watched Harrison Bergeron on YouTube? Never heard of the person. We can have a look see. See if I can copy that name here. Dystopia of equality. Who's this person? Are they like an author or something? Mother? No, sick. What are you doing out here?
Aussie Wolfhound sent $2. Jimmy, look for a YouTube video called Bouncy Boobs on Stairs.
Well, does this mean that you're not gonna go for the doctor appointment, Mark? Can I do something for you? What? Huh? Hold on. Gotta help my mother. She's sick. Get some glasses. I can see what the fuck I'm doing. And Mom barfing. Yeah, I think that was the nut made it. Was a $2 dono here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me. Maxing out the CPU. 10%. Got to clean out her barf bucket. Get her some water. Events. The Wolfhound. Excuse me.
Aussie Wolfhound sent $2. Jimmy, look for a YouTube video called Bouncy Boobs on Stairs.
Bouncy boobs on stairs. Only one daughter. How did I put up your fucking numbers so I can call? Fuck you, Don Julio. Bouncy boobs on stairs. Too bad it's not a better camera. Better be careful, lady. You're gonna knock yourself out. Okay, well, we now know Aussie Wolfhound's favorite video on YouTube. Thank you for $2, buddy. Thank you for $2. That was worth it. That was worth it for sure. Fucking hand on my table. Die, bitch. You watch that all day? I'm with you, buddy. Even Carrie liked it. She's like, yeah, it was bouncy. It was bouncy, all right. Let's see that again. That was worth $2 for sure. Looks like a place we hella could stay at Fort Blair. It's exactly like it, actually. I don't know how those things are staying in there. Must have them puppies glued down. Just saying. I'm just saying she must have them glued down or something. Thank you. Thank you, Ozzy Wolfhound. You're a pal, man. You're a pal. You're a buddy. You're a chum. Appreciate it. Was this the cheapest one? It was. 21.6. Silver. I don't mind silver. I'd rather have that over white for sure. Keep coming back to these cars. See the dots? Or the let's see what else. Maybe Diamond, Mazda. So these are so much more expensive, but they're all-wheel drive, and they got more horsepower. The CX-30. Computer seems slower, definitely because of the. This is a 24 model, and it's 26 grand. I think I drove this one. I think it had 9 miles on it. kind of look the same, don't they? The this and the Chevy Trax. I think I did this last time too. Put up a picture to compare it. Well, maybe that Trax is better looking. Let's see. This one's more pointy, huh? Got the sharp edge up front. There we go. That's a better comparison. Get rid of bouncy boobs. Very similar. Here in the Mazda, this one's got great clearance too, besides the all-wheel drive, but definitely, I'm sure somebody can look it up and find out, but I think this is probably, there's got to be at least 8 inches clearance underneath the whole bed of the frame, like the tranny and the exhaust, nothing six down, so like that's pretty good clearance for going and driving up in the mountains. Trax has more room. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did. Just thinking about, I drove them both on the same day. The Mazda CX-50, that fucking thing is big, man. I stood next to that one, I think in a showroom, and it was like a truck, man. it was really tall. It was big, loads of clearance. What has more clearance? The Trax has more clearance, or the Mazda? I would go with either one, honestly, but I like the Mazda because of the all-wheel drive, mainly. I think it also looked better on the inside compared to the Trax. I think when I was sitting in the front seat looking at the interior, it felt kind of cheap. See, this is a cheap model 24. That looks like pleather. Real life pleather, man. It's got the high quality shit in it. But it would be better for, not getting stained and shit, holding up, not tearing and ripping as easy as the fabric. Shit. Oh, that's the track. Can't really. I think they got basically the same controls on the steering wheel. Well, you know something that I didn't like about the Trax too? It's got one of those steering wheels that's like flat on the bottom, I guess to give people more leg room between their legs and the steering wheel. I guess that's why they have it flat at the bottom. The steering wheel on the Trax was it felt kind of sticky. Not real sticky as in like sugar or something like that, but it was like a rubber piece, and your skin kind of caught on it. I don't know how to describe it, if I'm saying that right. This black one did Mazda. The Mazda had more clearance. You're probably right. This is the Trax. This is the Mazda. I think I liked. See where the stereo system, the what do they call it now? It's not the entertainment system. I think it's the infotainment, whatever the fuck they call it. I didn't really like that it's right up there on the dash. So if you're driving at nighttime, sure, you can turn the screen up, but yeah, I just don't like the position of that on the tracks. It's down, more below where like your controls would be for air conditioning or whatever. And it's kind of tilted towards you, towards the driver, which I like that a hell of a lot better than the Mazda. Let's go look at that again. Chevy Lancaster. Might as well just keep this website open. Was Mazda all the Mazda CX-30s, every model is all-wheel drive. And every model of the Trax is front-wheel drive. Well, I don't know, could be rear-wheel, but they don't have any all-wheel. I can tell you that for sure. There we go. So, yeah, can you see? Yeah, see, look at that. So the screen, I think it's definitely larger in the Chevy Trax, and it's tilted towards the driver, which I like that a lot better. It's not up on the dash. It's not blocking, the vents for the window or air conditioning. Yeah, it's not blocking any kind of view. You see what I mean? This is the Mazda, the Chevy. The Mazda, the Chevy. This one doesn't have that flat bottom steer. Oh, that's right. I drove the RS. This is their cheapest one. I was just showing you. I drove. Where is it? Here, this one. They had this one on sale for some reason. Damn, this website's slow.
The Nook sent $6. Jimmy don't drive 55, ever.
That's right. The Nook. Well, where is it? Something about this too. This is the Mazda, and look where the cup holders are. It's kind of like right underneath the dash, right in front of where you would set your phone. That's a really bad place for cup holders, if you ask me. Talking about that, like rubber bottom, really kind of sticky. Suppose you could always put a steering wheel cover on it. So I signed my name on number 24. Hey. Yeah, the judge said, boy, just one more. Sorry, guys. My mom is puking her guts up. Getting her some water and cleaning out the bucket she's barfing into. Matter of fact, I think I better just go ahead and end the stream, guys, so I can help her out should she need it. Do I watch Mondo? No. Cycling from Alabama to Miami to lose weight, but literally cycles for 20 minutes each day and then takes a 24-hour rest while getting Uber Eats delivered. I know who Mondo is. I know all about him. He's been talking about losing weight, riding a bicycle, and all that shit forever. But he's in such bad shape, and he eats all that garbage constantly, and he overeats. That guy's never gonna lose weight, even if he's going from Alabama to Florida. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for the donos. Stay tuned. Maybe be live tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Maybe next time you see me, I'll have a card. God knows. God knows. Let's hope so. I need a card. All right. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.